through the telephone, which most people have access to. So that's quite cool. Let's find out exactly how this works. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us on Tech Africa.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So Joshua, for me, when I read or I engage in this particular conversation, I'm assuming this means that you can somehow use the internet without data. But let's get into how you break the barrier in terms of access to data in the internet. Yeah. How does this work?
Okay, very interesting question. So this is what we have built so far at Kros AI. We've made it possible that you can connect a local phone number to an existing AI agent. So AI agents already have access to the internet. They already can browse the internet, can pull information in real time. Mm-hmm. But the missing piece is not everyone has a smartphone, right? Even when you have a smartphone, not every time you have access to the internet. So we partner with like telcos, we bridge the local connection. So when we connect the phone number to the AI agent, you make a call to the phone number, we bridge it, get the signal, transmit it to the AI agent, get the feedback, bring it back, and send it back to you. So inside this flow, the AI agent already has access to the internet, right? On its because it's hosted on a server somewhere and it's doing all of its magic and all of that. But we just be in the middle and bridge this conversation to and fro, and that's how we're able to access this. That's how we're able to make it work. Yeah.
So, for example, I've got like my basic, not like very smartphone, but it's that phone with the buttons, and it calls and it receives calls, it gets SMSs and stuff. And you've linked my number, or you've got access to my number, and then you link me to the AI agent. They Google on my behalf, or how do I then have access to the internet?
Okay, so let me give you a typical case scenario. Let's say can you tell me the name of one very popular fintech in South Africa?
I'll tell you, Mukuru.
Okay, let's say you want to reach out to their support, all right? And you have some money that you saw, like say you received a debit alert that you didn't authorize, and you want to be able to reach out to them, and they're already using like an AI agent that is supported on WhatsApp, right? So this Mukuru, right? So they connect a Kros AI number to that same agent. That way you are able to locally dial that phone number. Once you dial that phone number, the AI agent is able to fix that problem for you right on the spot because it has the capabilities to do so. But before then, it's only tied to WhatsApp, and you're in a location that you don't have internet to even access WhatsApp. That's how you'd access that technology, because we are like a B2B business. We service businesses, service enterprises, service the government. So you use our product through this businesses that we power. Right, just like the example I gave, which is a regular customer support scenario. So you don't have access to WhatsApp, but you have access to the phone. You call the AI agent, it picks up, it resolves a problem for you right on the spot.
So I must give my details to the agent?
Yes.
But wouldn't that then make me vulnerable? Because if I am directly on the side, I can pick up if something off is happening, especially if I've got that eye. But if I'm just calling out ID numbers and whatever the agent needs, I mean, how safe then is that?
Okay, so for us, we like all the conversations on our platform are encrypted end to end. That's one. Two, the AI agent that is already set up by the bank has already gone through a lot of security reviews. So it's already certified, it's already solid. So you have like no risks of data leaking in that conversation flow. So we use what the bank is already using. We just enable it one step further to be accessible via the internet. So, sorry, without the internet.
Yes, yeah. And I can only do that just by calling. I must always be making the call.
Yeah, just by a simple phone call.
Oh, okay. So that's what Kros AI does. Anything else that this platform does?
So that's basically what we are focused on right now. Enabling more, because more than half of the world is not on the internet, right? So we're enabling that other half of the world to be able to access this technology that is transformational at every single level and every single layer it touches. That's what we're doing right now.
So this number, I'm gonna get it on the internet, even though I don't have internet.
Look,
Do you
it's the
understand where I'm
business.
going
It's the
with this?
business that you're. No, I understand you, right? But
Yeah.
it's the business that it's offering their services to you that will get these
Ah.
numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's the business that will buy these numbers from us and connect it to their own AI agents. So you just have to dial the number. So
Ah.
you're not the one to buy the numbers.
Yes.
Yes. Just the regular customer support lines that you can call locally, right? So we got those local numbers that are AI optimized, that can be connected to AI agents, and you can call it same way you call a regular number. Say you want to call your friend to get you rice on the way coming to visit you. Same way you could call those AI numbers, and it connects to the AI agent, and you're able to use it. However the business have set prior.
And this could also assist people, not just who doesn't have internet, but we have language barriers in terms of what languages we can read, we can speak. So if the agent
Yep.
speaks your
Yep.
language, you don't have to worry about, oh, do I understand English properly and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. And though the local languages aren't live yet, but what we
Oh.
have live is that we have fine-tuned our entire voice pipeline to be accent agnostic. If you say, for example, you're using ChatGPT to do voice mode, you have to speak in a certain way for it to understand even the English you speak because of the accent in it. But our system, it understands this accent crisply, like very clear, and it relays it to the AI agent in a way you don't have to speak in certain ways to be understood.
Okay. And is this kind of attending to the lack of access in terms of internet, data, stuff like that? Are you seeing the shift that you are intending to see?
Yes. Yeah, we are. Just like we have about 3 NGOs, like 3 non-governmental organizations building on top of our platform right now. They're able, one very typical and interesting use case that we've been doing, one of those NGOs cater for street children. Like if you see a child on the street and say probably they were abused at home or just any sort of abuse to children that makes them end on the street, right? You can call that AI phone number and they're able to get those details and they swing into action, right? Because a lot of these kids that they go to take care of are in extremely rural areas where internet is not even that stable. So that's like one of the interesting use cases. So the NGO is in the city, connecting with government, connecting with law enforcement, making everything work on their end, and they're able to get this information from the most rural part of their community. That way, they're able to have their eyes everywhere, while pursuing their mission. So that's that one very interesting use case that they're building on our platform with now.
Where exactly do you operate the most? Which country?
Okay, so right now we are live in Nigeria, but we are rapidly expanding across the broader East, South, and West Africa.
All right. Thank you so much, Joshua, for teaching us, because this is actually quite interesting to discover this morning. And so if I want to read more, where do I go?
Okay, so you go to krosai.com. That's KROSAI.com.
Okay, you don't have social media pages yet?
So we have social media on Instagram, we have on LinkedIn and Twitter. It's Kros AI HQ.
Okay. Thank you so much once again for chatting to us this morning. I think this is quite cool.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, that was Joshua Firima from Kros AI. Try them. It's still a big maze to me, but I think they're definitely onto something. And for those that are using it or you've come across this, please tell us, how's it going so far? How is it working for you? Innovation can only grow, improve, become better and accessible if we try and test it. Find us on social media at Channel Africa One, because we actually really want to know how you are finding this type of innovation. It is 10 minutes before top of the hour, 11 o'clock Central African time, so I have to take another break.
Je, una jambo lolote akilini mwako? Je, una shauku kuhusu masuala muhimu? Na